Adventures of X-Wing Jesus!
Part 2, Choppenheimer. I'm your host, Mandalorian X-Wing Jesus. I did a win recently. I'm well chuffed. I'm going to Worlds, so that was a local store championship at War Games Workshop. Very tight final. It ended up going an extra round because we drew after time, and I won on objectives. So I used Chopper. He basically, at the start of the engagement phase, each enemy ship at range 0 gains 2 jam tokens. Make your opponent aware of that, because he's very, very strong and people don't know how to handle it. So he's got a fire control system, veteran turret gunner, dorsal turret, a very strong card that's been errated, Ursa Wren. I advise you look into that one, it's brilliant to use. Then I've got Zebarelios. Again, that one's been errated and is completely useless on Chopper. It has no real bearing on the game at all. Then I've got Han Solo, flying in the Falcon. Standard Han is Han with Trick Shot, Bistan, Perceptive Co-Pilot. Not really going to talk about that anymore. And then the third ship in the list is Lando Calrissian. He's got the Millennium Falcon title because Han doesn't need it. Nien Nunb makes all the bank moves blue, which works really well with his pilot ability. So it gets him off basically making him a coordinator and giving actions out at 0 to 3. I've got K2SO in there. During the system phase, you may choose a friendly ship at range 0 to 3. That ship gains 1 calculate and 1 stress token. Really, really good. He also gives Lando the jam action and a calculate action if you need that as well. So basically, Lando gets 3 actions in that turn, 1 he can dish out. Then I've got Swarm Tactics to make Chopper up to PS5, so you can shoot there earlier, better than a 2. Obviously, with the pilot skill 2 Chopper, it gives you the options of exactly where you can move and be a real pain in the backside. Lastly, on Lando, we've got false transponder codes. I've got some wise words for you this week, which are basically dice are a random event, and it's critical to not overly emotionally invest in critical rolls. It's better to make the right decisions than to base everything on your dice, because you're just gambling. Coming up in the next episode, part 3, Fangs for the Memories.